live. I want to show you guys the Christmas decorations, but look what it keeps you doing. Got some Georgia peach tea here. Man, my camera in general just is kind of sucking on this end. Like nothing's coming into focus. Ugh. Give it a couple seconds for somebody to show up. Hello. How are you? I just got a knife. I'm drinking some tea. The weather's not too bad. Wish I was in the front there so you guys didn't have to see like the reindeer butt, but there's no chair there because it's the sidewalk. So we're just gonna look at some candy canes while I talk. There's an angel. Just a few more days of this year left. What do we got? We got 7? Yeah. Starting tomorrow, I think we only got like a week left of 2023, so I don't think I'm making any goals because I never stick to them. I think I'm just gonna surprise my damn self in the next year. Well, that's not true. I did set a goal of finishing my book. I will be starting my 40 books before 40 thing. Because I gotta get that going. Because I've added series, which I've already made a video on that. And I don't know if I'm going to count them as a separate entity for that, or if the books in the series are going to count as the 40. So I think I put like 8 series that I want to start and read starting next year. And some of them, have at least 3 to 4 books, if not more. So that would definitely, help with the 40. But I don't know if I'm counting the series just as a whole themselves, or how I'm going to do it, because I might add on I might still do 40 individual, I don't know. Or I might just add on from the series. Like I might count 8 just as wholes, and then do whatever's left. I don't know, I can't math. But anyways, we'll see. We'll see how much I read. I have such a long TBR. And I don't even know where to start. I have so many books that I unwrapped that I need to go back and finish. So I think that's going to be a goal. If any goals I make, is probably going to be reading goals and writing. I mean, things are starting to get a little bit better, so I have a feeling maybe in 2024 that I will be able to sort of get more of those goals done. Hopefully. Hopefully I will. They're not really hard goals, it's just getting access to things, so. Yeah, so I want to complete at least 2 series in 2024. I have to finish the 3 Dark Crown series, and I'm probably not going to finish finale before the year's up for Caraval. But so I'll continue that series into 2024. I have like a novella to read for 3 Dark Crowns, and then of course there is a spin-off series for Caraval, which I'll probably read right after I'm done with the Caraval series, which I think is Once Upon a Broken Heart, so definitely I will be reading that in 2024. I've started Shatter Me. Shatter Me has a few books. Maybe I'll definitely read Once Upon a Broken Heart and Shatter Me in 2024. Of course, I'll read more, but maybe those are like the main 2 I'll focus on. What else? What else? I probably will try to at least get half of the books to movie I've seen lists done. Some are going to be a little bit easier than others, but I'm hoping that I will have time to sit down and read actual books too. Like, I do still read books, but a lot of it's like graphic novels for like the longer stuff. I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks, and I love audiobooks. I love books in general. When people go that hardback, paperback, audio, what do you prefer? I don't have a preference, honestly. I mean, I will always love books, Probably paperbacks more than anything. Because sometimes it's nice to just have a nice cup of tea or coffee or whatever and just sit back and read, nice paperback or whatever. But honestly, I loved my Nook. It's somewhere in storage. And unfortunately, I didn't get to use it as much as I would like to, but I still have it. I still plan on reading what I do have off of it. I don't mind hardbacks. They're kind of hard to read, at certain times, but they're nice to have. Audiobooks are very helpful, so yeah, definitely I like books in every form. I really wish I didn't have to go to work. It's not too bad out, but I'm off tomorrow. I think my goal also is going to be to get a new computer, like a new laptop maybe, so I can write better. This one has seen some movement, it's been put, it's in different places. It's wow, we took it to California, and we brought it all the way back here to Illinois. So it's seen a car ride and a bus ride and stuff. Yeah, it's been banged up pretty bad. It still works, but eventually I want to just get a new one. Keep that one for like backup use. Because it still runs, but we just don't have like the original cord for it. Part of it's kind of chipped. Yeah, so I think maybe it's time to get a new one. Get my rating going on that one. So yeah. I know around this time people usually talk about, like on Book Talk and BookTube and stuff, like their favorite reads of the year. I don't know if I have a specific favorite read of the year. This year just feels so all over the place, and so does last year. Just because I was in like different places. Last year it was probably California for the longest. We were over there at the shelter for like 6 months. Before that was Arizona for a couple months, and then we were still here in Illinois before the beginning of April, so yeah, it just feels like it's been more than just a couple years, and when it's really just been like 2. But I've had like 2 jobs so far in this year. And, you know, we left California in January. Was it January? I think January, yeah. And so spent like a few days on a bus. I came here, said I've had 2 jobs now. I just can't believe the year is almost over. So it just feels like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like the same year when I look back at like what I've on my Goodreads and what I've read and everything. It just doesn't seem like it. This doesn't seem like it's that same year, but it is. And I've read like, I think 70 something books now. Most of them aren't that big, but whatever, you know. But it's kind of hard to pick because it just feels like some things I read, not that I hated them, but maybe I didn't read them at the best time and get everything out of them that I would have wanted to, and other things were just perfect timing. It's kind of weird like that, you know. But if I had to pick, and I don't think I can do like a top 5 or whatever, I would say that I'm really liking Three Dark Crowns. That's probably going to be one of my favorite series. I just like the characters in them. Some things I kind of forget, like I said, because I'm busy and like I'm listening to audiobooks and stuff, so, you know. But I really like the characters in this story. I like the concept. It's interesting. I'm on book 3. Yeah, book 3. So far I'm liking that one. But the first book was like a really good like start of the series. I'm liking the Caraval series. That one's kind of fun. Legendary was pretty good. I just feel like I don't remember as much from Legendary as I did from Caraval. And again, that could just have been environment and setting when I was listening to these books. But Caraval I read last year, but I did enjoy Legendary. Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. I did really like that one. That one is more of a, I don't know if you would call it a contemporary novel, because when people talk about like adult contemporary or YA contemporary, mainly it's YA contemporary, they're always talking about books, for example, stuff like what John Green might write, right? And I do enjoy these books. Or anything else that takes place in more of a realistic setting, right? That's usually what people talk about when they talk about, or the type of book that people talk about when they mention YA contemporary. However, when you look it up online and you just type in YA contemporary, because it does use the word contemporary, you'll get things that are not coming of age, slice of life kind of things, right? Like you'll get the Hunger Games in there. I think sometimes you'll even have maybe like Harry Potter and stuff like that, which is fantasy and dystopian. Yeah, but I guess you could call it like an adult contemporary. Realistic fiction, maybe? Obviously, coming of age is like more definitely like YA or maybe before YA, either one of those two, depending on the age range. So I would say maybe the adult version is like finding your true self or something, because you know sometimes adults have to do that too. But yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. So I guess I like dystopian and realistic fiction, right? So I love stuff like The Hunger Games or Looking for Alaska, right? Or, as I said, Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. I just found her character to be super interesting. A little frustrating at times, but I did enjoy the book. It's definitely not one that you want to read if you're looking for something with excitement and action and stuff, right? Because it's not that kind of book. But yeah, I enjoyed that one. What else did I read that I liked? What a lot. I really enjoyed the Lumberjanes graphic novels. I haven't read a lot of them, but what I have read I really liked. I started the Tea Dragon Society. I got to finish that one. That one was super cute. I really like those. What else did I read? Read a lot. And I enjoy it a lot. Now that I want to think, I talk about the ones that I liked. I'm drawing a blank. Clown in the Cornfield was pretty decent. I enjoyed it. I don't know if it's one of my absolute favorite things. I think I gave it a pretty decent rating. Eventually I'll read the sequel to that. So, yeah, that one was pretty good. I read a few Goosebumps. I enjoyed Night of the Puppet People. The Most Wanted series has been a little hit and miss for me, but that one wasn't too bad. I feel a lot of Goosebumps books, stuff doesn't really happen until the end. This is me reading them now as an adult. Night of the Puppet People is kind of the same way, but, you know, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I like that one. No, there's some more that I read. Planet of the Lost Gnomes, that one just seemed like a rehash of like 3 different books. It really did. Entertaining, I suppose, but not the best. I read The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. I really like that one. I like survival stories and stuff like that. So that one I did enjoy. I read a graphic novel called Fish Girl, which was by an author that wrote a book. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Serena. I'm not sure. Or Sirena. I don't know. But I enjoyed Serena, and I liked this graphic novel. The problem with graphic novels for me, though, especially if it's not like a series, it's just a lot of times they feel incomplete. Like it's half of a story. And maybe that's because I enjoy the characters and I enjoy the artwork and stuff, and I just want more. And I don't have more, so. Oh, Cody. One about a bear. That one had nice artwork, and it was like watercolor. I really liked that one. Yeah, there were just so much different things that I read this year. Children's books, graphic novels, a little bit of horror. Not so much horror, but a little bit. Like I said, realistic fiction, middle grade novels. Yeah, all kinds of things. Well, I should be heading off to bed soon. So, let me know what you guys read and stuff. I might make tomorrow my last day of vlogmas, just because it's going to be the 25th. And then I want to focus more on just reading. And then probably, around the beginning of January, I'll do my December wrap up, or who knows, maybe I'll do my December wrap up on the 31st. But anyways, bye bye everyone.